What's up, everybody? Just give me 1 second.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to day two of the Podcasters Business Insider live streams. So, as promised, I am a little bit behind schedule today. This is what happens when, let me just fix that so I don't look like alfalfa. This is what happens when I get caught up with my research. Before we get into the research today, what I want to do is what I'm doing today. What I want to do is I want to tell you guys my wins, my losses from yesterday. What happened yesterday? So yesterday was I was supposed to reach out to 20 people, to 20 hosts, to get on their show, and yeah, get on their show. I didn't do that. It was a late night at work, and there was no time. I know that's not an excuse, but I have a very hard, fast rule when it comes to the computer and devices. After 8 o'clock, the computer shuts off, my devices turn off. I put everything into hibernation mode, or I just flat out turn them off. I do not want them on. It's not good for me personally. So I don't want to do that. So I have to get everything done by 8 p.m. local time, which means today I have to reach out to 30 people because I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't do the 20 yesterday. I have to do the 20 plus the 10 today. Just I have to do it. There's no excuses. So yesterday there was a very good question that I missed. So, oh, what happened there? Matthew, MJ McIntyre from YouTube posted. We were talking about micro niching a little bit, and Matthew and MJ McIntyre actually asked the question. Well, you just talked to one podcast. You just talked to one podcast. You can be on an I equal more than 20. So I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Um, see if I can put this in the comments so you guys can see. I can't spell this morning at all. Okay, this was a direct quote from MJ McIntyre. Well, you just talked to one podcast you can be on. I equal more than 20. So yeah, I'm assuming you're asking, um, can you speak to more than one person? The Yes, you can. You can speak to 20 people. However, the problem becomes those 20 people have different variables. I'm going to call them variables. And it's hard to speak to each and every individual variable. So why I said you speak to one person rather than to multiple people is because your message can be clearer, and through that clarity you'll get more than 20 people. You'll get 200, 2,000, 200,000, 2 million, just by being clear on the message. We'll get into clarity of message in another live stream, but I hope um, that clears the air for you, Matt, for you, MJ. Um, I meant that you did meet 20 podcast quota because you can be on my podcast and I'll advocate. Oh, yeah. I'd love to be on your podcast. Just send me an email. We can connect. Sorry, I misunderstood your question. I apologize. Send me an email. Uh, email is here. Come on, anytime now. There's the email address. Feel free to send me an email. I'd love to have a chat with you, and love to have the chat with you. So, yesterday's wins. Yesterday's wins. Well, um, this is a tough one. I don't like. I don't like focusing on my wins. I like focusing on my losses because um, that way I can focus on what I need to improve moving forward. That makes any sense. Oops. So wins. So the wins for yesterday were I got the I got the I think I told you guys yesterday I was working on a sponsor offer to to give to potential sponsors for the show, for this show, for um, the Fitness Oracle and everything. Um, I finished it, which is great. I just now I just have to send it to potential sponsors, potential people who want to help me grow the show, help me grow the Fitness Oracle, and help me grow Podcasters Business Insider because it's I've been doing this for what? I've been doing this for, oops, not yet. Not yet. Come on, John, get with the program. I am still learning. I am still learning um, StreamYard. So I've been doing this podcasting stuff and live streaming for the better part of 3 years now. We're closing in on or finalizing 3 years in July and 300 episodes. So the one thing that I realized doing the podcast is that it's very hard to grow the show without extra help. And a big part of that help comes from finances. So without the proper finances, you can't actually grow anything. You're just going to stay where you are and you'll just fizzle out. So it's just trying to figure out like who can help and who's willing to I'll say support financially to help grow the show, to help grow the business, because you can't do it alone. I know in my podcast, The Fitness Oracle, you guys heard me at the end. If you guys listen to the end of it, you guys hear it all the time. You can't do this alone. And that goes true with podcasting and live streaming. It's impossible to do it. So big win was that I actually got the sponsor offer complete. I'm also doing 2 programs, and I'm combining them together for my physical uh, clarity, if you will. I'm doing a program called 75 Hard, and I'm combining it with the Scott Adkins workout routine. and I got both of them done. I got all the tasks done from 75 Hard. I got the workout routine done from Scott Adkins, and I have another workout scheduled for later today. Actually, right after this live stream, I'm going out for a quick walk and for a 45-minute walk because it's part of the program. So I have some good wins, and I saw three amazing clients, which was fantastic. I always love helping my clients, and we'll leave it at that. So let's move on to losses. What did I miss yesterday? Obviously, as I said earlier today, I didn't do um, the 20 uh, outreach program. I didn't do it. So I have to do the 20 today plus the 10 that I have scheduled for today as well. So that's 30. Um, that was the big loss. Yesterday just felt like an off day for me. And most of the day was back and forth from the house. I was in and out all the time. Like I was at the gym, and then I came home, and back to the gym for another client. Came home, went to the gym again for a workout. Saw my final client, came home. So I didn't really get much done, which kind of sucks. It really does suck. It's not fun. It's not a fun thing to do. It's not a fun space to be in. But what can you do? I mean, you have to pay the bills somehow. I love the idea that you got the sponsor offer ready. It will be a lot who needs to offer for taxes. It's I didn't do the sponsor offer for tax purposes. I did it more to entice potential sponsors to come on the show and invest in the show. That's why I did it. The tax purposes come, it's private conversation between you and your accountant. Um, maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood the the remark here, MJ, but I did it to entice potential sponsors that I think are good fit for the show, who can, for the Fitness Oracle and for here. Well, more for the Fitness Oracle. It's more tailored towards the Fitness Oracle so that they can um, promote their stuff that will support my customers or my listeners. I know, but you didn't. I know you didn't, but I believe investors invest for taxes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But they also invest to promote their products as well. It's a cheap, if you think of it, podcasting is a cheap and effective way to get your product across to somebody else. That's why I'm doing it. So it's not something that I yeah, it is a way for them to write off at the end of the year, but it's also a cheap and effective way for them to move product if they have product. Like that space right here, right beside, let's see, right here, that space is going to be for people that have books. And if they want to have books, I'm going to have a special offer for them so that I can promote their book for a month. If they want to put it up there for a month, no problem. If not, no problem. But it's an easy way for them to get their book across to other customers. I got this idea from a good friend of mine who's a podcaster. He's like, "Well, you have good real estate space right beside the helmet." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he showed it to me. And I'm like, "Oh, that is good real estate space." And they need more people learning how to make money, and they need places they trust to invest in. I love this. Awesome. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you got some that you got value out of this. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. That's awesome. And yes, you are correct. People are learning how to make money and they need places to trust and invest in. If they don't trust you, they won't invest in you. End of story. If they don't like you, they won't invest in you. If they trust your message, they will invest in you. And that's why I'm doing it. I had a lot of conversations with a couple of sponsors that I'm working with right now. They love the message of the Fitness Oracle and they want to invest into it. So next month, potentially next month, we're looking at onboarding a couple of sponsors. And it took time. It took a lot of time for me to get this. And I don't want you guys to take that amount of time. It takes a lot of time. So what's up for today? Today we are doing research. We're doing R&D, and the R&D that we're going to be looking at is my email campaign. My email strategy. Let's log in here. It would be helpful if I actually was prepared. Oh, the wonderful life of live streaming. You learn every single day. And that's the wonderful thing about it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Sorry, I'm going to be sharing my screen in just a little bit. Just be a little patient. All right, we have one comment here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Could they set their own price, and the higher they go, the higher on the wall it goes? No. Well, you can make it available for them, but the problem with that is, what if somebody gives you $10 for the whole month? Is $10 for the whole month going to pay your bills, or at least pay a bill? And that's why having a set price, it works better than letting other people set the price for themselves, because they're going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you $1 an episode. So you're going to get what? If you do an episode a week, you're going to get $4. See what I mean? You set the stage. You set starting at your price. Yeah. You could do that. You could do that. You could do that. That's a good idea. Try it and see how it goes. If you want to try it. I'm going to try what I have in place right now, and that's something that I may look at later. Thanks, MJ. That's a really great idea. Thank you for that. So let's get focused here. Let's get focused here. A whale will not be like that. We are catching whales. In order to catch a whale, you need to learn how to fish. So let's learn how to fish first, and then we can go catch the whales. I used to think like that too, and it can work. I can see it work, but let's focus on learning how to fish first. Once we can fish and we can catch small fish, then we can get to bigger fish and get to the whales. One step at a time. All right, so let's do this. Share screen. Share that. All right. So I'm going to be looking over here because my Brevo is my browser is over there. So this is what Breville used to be Sendinblue looks like. I've created a couple of email campaigns that are scheduled already to go out. And as you can see, I have, let's see, campaigns, template, no automations. So I've set up some automations, which is really good. And I'm working on one to bring on potential guests. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a flow here. So that goes from guest discovery to guest production, and it ends at guest production. So guest discovery, let's open this one, which is already started, which I haven't sent this out to anybody. So first they get added to the list and sent an email discovery, and they get removed. So after that, they get from there so after the email, they schedule their booking, and from the booking, they get removed. Once the booking is done and we have the booking, they are removed from the list and they're added to the production email automation. So from there, what happens is, oh wow, what did I do here? Oh, guest production. So they get added to the production list, and they get sent automatically a TFO, the Fitness Oracle booking email. And there's still a couple more steps that I want to do at this stage, but I haven't finalized this. At the end, they're going to be removed from the list and added to the episode release. So when the episode is released, they get another series of emails from me, automated, because this is I want to limit the amount of clicks that I do when it comes to this. So that's why I'm doing automation. Automation is great. I have Zapier. I'm trying to work with Zapier and trying to figure out their model, so that when they come into the Fitness Oracle discovery phase, that, yeah, when they come into this list here, what happens at Zapier, at the Zapier level, is that they're created a new folder in a specific location on my in my OneDrive, and so I think I might add that here right after we have the call, or I think it might be better to have it in the production, guest production. Yeah, so I guess when they get added to the Fitness Oracle production list, that's when they're going to create the that's when they're going to get the notification from Zapier to create a folder, get into Chat GPT, create some talking points based off of that. Now I'm also working to get off of Calendly. I'm using Calendly right now, and I'm looking to get off of it once. What's it called? Once something. Once Hub. So I'm looking to use Once Hub in order to utilize this. Now, um, you might be asking yourself, why am I using Brevo and not something like Mailchimp? I'm trying to limit my costs right now. I'm trying to limit my costs as much as possible, because it can get pricey, and Mailchimp is pricey. You get more using Brevo or Sendinblue or Sendinblue or Brevo. You get more usage from here and more things that you can do from here than you can with Mailchimp, even with their free. And this is their free. Um, this is their free offering. This is their free product. You can create contacts. You can create campaigns. In your campaigns or home contacts, yeah, you can create as many lists as possible. Like I have 15 lists, and this is awesome. This is fantastic. And in those lists, I haven't figured out landing page segments, but landing pages. I have a friend who's going to be utilizing the landing pages for himself. Well, he's helping me with landing pages. That we're creating a separate website, a specific website for the Fitness Oracle. So all the landing pages are going to go from there, then directly to here. Forms, as many forms as you want. Campaigns, you can send out 300 emails, 300 emails per day. I think so. That's what, 300. Let's do some math here. 300 multiplied by 30. 9,000 emails a month. If you send out 300, yeah, that's a lot of emails. Templates, unlimited templates. I have tons and tons. I had more templates. I cleaned a lot of these templates up because it's just, I didn't need them. Automations, as many automations or workflows that you want. Transactional emails. You can they send. You can see all the transactions that happen, statistics, logs, templates, settings. So this is a very good email campaign tool that I love. That I really like. A printout of software and tools, standards, and alternatives would be nice for new customers. Printout for software and tool standard and alternatives would be nice for newcomers. Yeah, I could do. It's a little bit of work, but yeah, that could easily be done. So, what I'll do is let me stop sharing this. Wait a second. There we go. What I will do is I will post in the comments below a link to I gotta find it. I'll find the link and I'll send it to you guys so you guys can check it out too. Brevo is a great alternative to email campaigns. It is intertwined with Zapier, so it can be easily added on, even if it's it's super easy. It's so cool. It's such a cool little thing, and you can do a lot with very little. So I highly recommend you guys take a look at it. Tomorrow is production day, and I'm going to do what I can to stay on track. So tomorrow we are going to be doing production. You're going to see some of the one of the tools that I used to use, and I'm going back to it because the free tool that they have is just super, super, super powerful. Super powerful. And we'll get into it, so you don't have to worry about anything um, tomorrow. Um, just a little bit of a reminder. If you guys are interested, just go to YouTube and Rumble, and we're going to be having live. Well, yeah, if you're on YouTube or Rumble, just know that we are going to be releasing on schedule episodes every Wednesday. So tomorrow we're going to be releasing another episode. And that episode is going to be. You'd think I'd be prepared, right? Think I'd be prepared. Unlocking your mental strength, 6 steps, and with Daniel McQueen's resilience, overcoming brain hemorrhage and finding success. It's going to be a great episode. I love talking to this guy. This guy, his story is just crazy. 2 brain aneurysm, and the guy now talks to thousands of people, thousands of people. So don't forget to not miss that episode. His story is powerful, very powerful. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like. MJ, thank you for all the comments. You're awesome, brother. Um, and don't forget to sign up to the Fitness Oracle newsletter. Again, you'd think I'd have these ready. Have them ready. Just don't remember where I put them. Very good, John. Very, 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 very good. Nope, that's not it. You know, this would have gone a lot better if I was a little bit more prepared. Well, the link to sign up to the Fitness Oracle newsletter is in the show notes, in the comments, wherever you want to see it, wherever you want to say it, wherever you want to look at it. It's right there. Highly recommend. We're going to be shifting the focus of the Fitness Oracle and Resilient Reboot Productions. We're going to kind of just split it. And we're also going to be thinking about creating another newsletter for the Podcasters Business Insider, but that is in the works. I know I said I was going to keep these lives to 15 minutes. Looks like it's going to be 25 to 30 minutes. So anyways, you guys have been great. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I will put reminders for myself so I can be on time. Until tomorrow, thank you, MJ. Thank you for that. Until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. You guys have a productive day.